Went to bed with my hair wet. And I woke up and it is not very functional today. But it's okay because we're not here for a hair tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allie. If you're not new, then welcome back, bitch. And today what I'm gonna do is compare the newer Shapetape foundation. I would definitely say it's one of the newest foundations on the market that everybody's going crazy about. I think it came out like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. It came out in two different finishes. It came out in a matte finish and then a hydrating finish. I thought they were both going to be really different, but after trying them, by the way, this isn't a first impression video. I've already tried both of these foundations and I already have my thoughts on them. I wasn't going to make a video on it, but then a lot of people asked me when I posted stuff to my Snapchat about it. So I figured it would just be easiest to make a video, even though a lot of other people have already made videos and gave their opinions on it and everything. So I think how I'm going to do this video, I'm just going to apply one of the foundations to one side of my face and then take the other one and apply it the same way, probably with a beauty blender, to the other side of my face, so I can show you guys the difference in finish and how it looks on the skin, how it applies, and so you can see which one you like better. If you would like to see how these two foundations apply and you would like to know my opinions on them, then just keep watching. Where's my clip? Where's my clip? Found it. First and foremost, I'm just going to take this Maybelline Master Prime Smoothing and Hydrating Base. I've been using this a lot lately. I really like it. Usually I don't use primers. I know. I used to use them a lot back in the day, but got away from them. Just used moisturizer. And now I'm back to using primers and I'm liking it. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. I think I'm going to go in with the matte one on the left side of my face just because I have some dark spots and I want to show you guys how well it covers. But first I'm going to read you the description of what it says on Ulta's website. It says, it smooths over pores and imperfections with rich airbrush full coverage that dries to a flawless matte finish using a unique concealer inspired wand. The formula absorbs oil and shine while leaving skin creaseless, hydrated, free of flakiness or cakiness, and helping to improve skin health with every application. And then the hydrating one says, it's a skin smoothing weightless gel. The collagen and hyaluronic acid packed formula continuously hydrates while helping to plump skin and refine pores without creasing, caking, or fading for 12 hours. So I'm first going to go in with the matte one on the left side of my face. I got them both in the shade Light Neutral. The wand is just like the Shapetape concealer, which is one of the best concealers ever in my opinion. And I'm just gonna put some swipies on my face, up here. And that was one swipe, you see I didn't re-dip that. So a little bit goes a long way. And then I'm just gonna take my Morphe sponge and just blend that all in. Alright, so that is one layer of the matte side. I bought this foundation online, so I just kind of guessed at a shade because I don't really have any other Tarte foundations. And the color could probably be better, but for today's video, this is what I have, so that's why I'm using it. Let's see if it can like build up a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more on some darker areas just to add some more coverage. So that's with a little bit more added coverage. It covers really nice. It's not cakey around my nose. Now I'm gonna take the hydrating one in the same shade, Light Neutral. And this one is a lot thicker. I noticed that right away, which is okay. The description said it was gel-like. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation in formula. I'm just gonna take my same beauty blender and go ahead and blend this one all on the right side of my face. It definitely looks more luminous, although it's not really luminous. I think it's just looking that way on camera because there's really no luminosity to it at all. Whereas this side is more full coverage, but I did put a little bit more. I'm going to try to put a little bit more on this side and see just how the coverage builds up too. The hydrating side still has really nice coverage. Honestly, I don't really see much of a difference. The hydrating one is a little bit less full coverage, but if someone were to look at my face, they probably wouldn't be able to tell a difference between one side or the other. I think I expected the hydrating one to be like more runny and luminous and not as full coverage, because Tarte, their Shapetape brand, like their concealer and the foundation, it's for being as full coverage as it is, it's very hydrating. So for them to make like a hydrating foundation, it's kind of just like the same. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of the time when you get a really full coverage foundation or a really high coverage foundation, they can be drying, but Tarte, somehow their Shapetape is not, which is why it makes it so great and why everybody loves it, because it's amazing. So now you know it's only right if I go in with the Shapetape concealer. I'm taking the shade Fair Neutral. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way too. I used to, when I first bought it, I used to fill my entire face with it, and it was just really unnecessary. Like, even this is probably too much, but whatever. I'm too much. Just gonna blend this all out using that same sponge. Concealer is all blended out. It blended really nice into the foundation, as expected though. And now I'm just gonna spray my beauty sponge with a little bit of facial spray. Get it extra wet. And just dip into my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and set my under eye. Alrighty guys, now I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and do my hair and make myself look presentable. So if you'd like to hear my thoughts on the foundation and what I think overall of both foundations and the differences between them, then I'll be right back. Get these hoops in! There we go. So I finished my makeup and now I'm here to tell you what I think of these. Ow! Alright, so after applying all of my other makeup products, I found that everything went on really nice. I set everything, nothing caked up. Let me zoom you in a little bit, just so you can see like how good it really looks. There's obviously no editing on this anywhere. It's not caked up around my nose or my mouth, anything. It doesn't look heavy. It's just super nice on both sides actually. Like, I don't really know if one side's better than the other. I think I just prefer the matte one because I like high coverage matte foundations. If I'm gonna wear a foundation, I want it to be really full coverage. That's just what I like. And if I want not a lot of coverage, I'll just throw on concealer. I won't even bother putting on a foundation. So if you like high coverage foundation that is really nice, hydrating, not gonna cake, which I don't know who wouldn't want that, I would definitely say go with the matte one. This is gonna sound kind of bad, but I don't really see the point in the hydrating foundation. It's really similar to the matte one. I don't think there's much of a difference that would make someone buy the hydrating one over the matte one, because they're both full coverage, they're both hydrating, they both look great. I would just say that the hydrating one is a little less coverage, but you can't even really tell. Like, you could just throw on another layer and it looked just like the mattifying one. But I would definitely say that I recommend this foundation 100%. I remember I couldn't wait to do a video, so I'll do like snap tutorials. I'll link my Snapchat name right here so you can follow me if you want, because sometimes I do makeup tutorials. And everyone was going crazy asking me like, oh my god, what foundation is that? Because I didn't really say what it was. I just showed myself putting it on and I thought people would be able to tell by the applicator. But everyone was still asking me like, that looks so nice. What's it called? Probably like 20 people asked me, which is a lot for me. Okay, let me live. One day it's gonna be 20,000. But anyway, yeah, if you're looking to spend a little bit of money on a nice foundation, I think this one is $39, which is the price of a high-end foundation anyway. So, and Tarte's considered a high-end brand. I would definitely recommend this foundation, the matte one, over anything. Like I said, I don't really see the point in the hydrating one because I think they're really similar, but that's just my opinion and how they applied on my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little kind of mini review type thing. Let me know what type of videos you'd like to see in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Do you guys notice my newest little addition here? A for Allie. Or is it for Anastasia Beverly Hills? Because I love that bitch. You guys tell I like gold hoop thingies? Probably not. All of my things are giving me anxiety right now. Wow, that candle smells so good. You guys ever like get a whiff of yourself in the middle of the day and you're like, what is that smell? That smells good. And then you're like, dang, that's me.